Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. You are watching Life with a Nichelle and Company. When you have some time like now, hit that subscribe button so you will know when new videos are out. As I told you guys from the last video, summer has ended, so we're gonna finish up with those bright colors, and fall has started, and fall has those nice warm colors. But before I get into the fall makeup looks, we have to do some carnival looks. Miami Carnival is coming up, so we have to try a few. The inspiration for this look came from Ramage Mass. This is a band in New York, and they usually come down for Miami Carnival. Miami Carnival is 2 weeks away, so anybody that's wearing this costume, here's an inspo for you. This costume, as you guys would see when we begin, very elaborate, gorgeous. However, I'm pushing, which is never me, the less is more factor with the eyes and the jewels. Normally I'm bright out there, shiny, pouncing on it. Carnival is color. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. When you see Carnival, Carnival is about color. Carnival is not about nude, okay? Carnival is not about brighter looks. Carnival is bright, bold, shiny out there. But when you have certain costumes that are very monochromatic, as this one, you want to try a less is more approach, and I really tried with a less is more. This is like a basic carnival look for me. It is not out there. It's just very somber, using really nice cool colors as silver and blue. So stay tuned for this look. Let's take a peek.
There's a clue that I can find. It's
So today, this monochromatic costume is by Ramage Mass in New York, and this section is called Yasakoi. It's actually a Japanese festival with lots of energy and dancing, and I will be tailoring the makeup look to the colors of this costume, which again is very simple. So you guys have seen the costume. It's an amazing costume, well designed. The only thing is, this is where for sure you have less is more. Now, the only reason why I say less is more, it's because of, not less is more in terms of coverage. For me, I need full coverage. When I'm on the road, I have hyperpigmentation and dark circles that have to be covered. Carnival makeup sometimes is layers, and that's what full coverage is. But less is more in terms of, if you look at your costume, what you're wearing, and even the inspo that I'm using, you'll realize that there's so much going on around the face. The most you could do is a really nice eye. However, because I don't have the actual costume, I'm going to improvise with jewels. So in your case, less is more would be, do I have an elaborate headpiece? And if I have an elaborate headpiece that's all jeweled out, then I don't need a bunch of jewels on my face. I just need a really nice eye. So to prep for that, I am using what is considered long-lasting makeup. Of course, all these makeup artists out there, they're doing makeup behind the scene in their nice AC room. But today I am going to test out this carnival makeup. Now, to make sure you have good standing, long lasting, not just long wear, long lasting makeup is your technique. And I shared this on a live I did for Miami Broward Carnival. I took over their Instagram live, and I was doing more talking about techniques rather than just doing a really nice eye look, right? So to prep my face, I used a serum, a vitamin C serum, and this is by It's a Secret Wellness. It is a local female black owned cosmetic company in Miami, so I was happy to support her with her products. The other thing that I prepped my face with was the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. You see this? This is one of your bases needed as a primer to make sure you have matte, I wouldn't say flawless makeup, but at least it's going to be nice and matte. On the road, I like to have a matte look, because when that sweat hits you and you're trying to have a glowy look, then you're going to look extra shiny. So we try not to cut that down. Now, the reason why I use a serum instead of a full moisturizer or anything with oil, again, when you're going on the road, you need to have products that are not oil based, because oil will slide once there's some sort of water, aka sweat, on your face. Whatever is sitting on top of that oil is going to slide. So we want to avoid that. Next, when I did my eyebrows, I made sure to use Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage, right? It says on the eye concealer, but you know, I use it to shape my eyebrows and I put it on the eyes. And this is for 24 hours. The other thing, I did not use that same light concealer under my eyebrows to shape the top of my eyebrows. I use actual foundation, which is close to my skin color, right? So I use the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation. Now with this foundation, this thing it dry matte, right? Y'all can see that it's dry matte. I even put some underneath there. So these are the long-lasting products you need to have. Products that say 16-hour, 24 hours, even 12 hours, you know, anything with that kind of thing. It would also say long-lasting, long-wearing. These are the things that you need to have when you are doing your carnival makeup. So we're going to jump in and start this look. This look, I chose a silver smoky eye, a silver blue smoky eye, because silver is not something I really use, but I realized silver would look really nice with this costume. And of course, for the smoky, I just chose blue. Of course, you could use any other color. However, blue and silver are cool colors. On the color wheel, if ever you guys get a chance to study the color wheel, there are cool colors and there are warm colors. So yellow, red, purple, they are warm colors, right? Blue, green, silver, those are cool colors. I'm not a cool color fan, but we're going to make it work today, and I am going to christen my Wahala 2 palette by Juvia's Place. Yo, this beauty. Ooh, look at that. I mean, so much options here. I'm trying to keep this look real simple, but I mean, look at options here. So I'm going to go in with this blue, and it's looking purple, but it's blue. I'm going to go in with this color here first, not even trying to set this concealer or anything. I'm going straight in with that blue, and then we're going to use silver. Oh shucks, that's not silver. Silver, and definitely I want to try this here. I mean, Juvia's Place really came out this year, and I'm lost for words. So let's get started, guys. We're going to have fun today and get some carnival vibes, because Miami Carnival coming up. We get in your face, ready for the road.
Using my black unicorn blending brush, I am tapping that blue as my transition color, which will be my smoky eye color, making sure it goes to the inner corner and creating a halo effect above the crease. Next, I'm using Ambrosia Cosmetics eye primer and my flat eyeshadow brush from my gold double-ended collection to tap that primer onto my lids for setting that eyeshadow. Next, you're going to spritz your eyeshadow brush. I'm using my black unicorn eyeshadow brush to tap that silver into my lids, making sure it's pressed and it stays put. Next, flip your eyeshadow brush on the clean side to press that glitter onto the inner corner of your eyelids to make a nice gradient effect into the silver.
So far, so good. This look is fairly easy. The only reason why I added that silver glitter is because, of course, it gave that silver eyeshadow a little to it. This is still simple. I'm not going to add eyeliner, surprisingly, because you know me, I want that sharp eyeliner. But this is the part now where you'll have to really pay attention to how your technique is with your foundation and your powder. Now remember, I'm using a 24-hour full coverage foundation. I've already tried it to shape the top of my eyebrows, and this foundation dries matte. Now I wish Becca wasn't going out of business. I wish I could have bought more of Becca, and I try to stock up as best as I can, but I would also have to find an alternative at some other point. But anyway, this is where your technique is important. You have to have a really good mattifying foundation. Once you put that on, then you get another type of mattifying setting powder. Some people do setting powder, foundation, setting powder. Because I know the staying power of this foundation, I'm not going to add setting powder, foundation, setting powder. I'm just going to do foundation, set with the powder. However, I am going to do a little bit of highlighting. That is also going to need some setting powder, so it is going to be heavy. So this is where your technique really holds. And as I said, I'm going to test out this. I'm going to go out there because I have errands to run, and we'll see how long it will last. Of course, I'm not going to go out with the jewels on my face,
but we'll see how long it lasts. So let me do the foundation and everything off camera, lashes and all of that off camera. When I come back, we're just going to do the highlighting and a little bit contouring, lips, and set. Before I actually do the foundation and everything, I wanted to show you guys how thick this Becca foundation is. So y'all know when I put this on, my face ready for that heat outside. All right, let me come back with everything finished up. So y'all getting a very clear look how matte my face is, right? You see how that foundation just gone right in? Okay, so I'm going to use a translucent powder. This is by Wet n Wild. Now remember, this is only because I am going on the road. We're going on the road. We makeup to last, right? So you want to just set there. Right? Make sure to take your foundation and your powder underneath your chin and stuff. You want things to blend out. Forehead, especially where the shinies are, right? Right here for me. Perspiration central. Next, we're going to do some highlighting. So I'm going to come back with that. And again, the concealer that I'm using, as I showed you all before, is the Maybelline Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer, but it is 24 hours. So that's what we're going to jump into.
Using that Maybelline Superstay concealer to create a small highlight area underneath my eyes. This is a thick concealer and great for full coverage. Next, I'll be using my fluffy flat brush from my gold double-ended collection, pressing in that concealer into my skin. That's a great way to make sure your makeup stays put.
So we're going to set that under eye highlight that we just did with some setting powder. This is where I tell you it's going to sung a lot and it's going to sung heavy, but if you need to have your makeup stay on the road, you really need more in these areas. So I'm going back with that flat brush and I'm using the Juvia's Place setting powder in the shade Gobi. Now I hate with a passion banana powder. Sasha has it, Ben Nye have it. I don't think, and this is just my opinion and you all, could say whatever. I don't think banana powder looks well on dark to deep dark, very dark skin. I think it gives this flashback. When you take pictures, you do see that yellow under eye. And I prefer to set my under eye with translucent powder as I used before, or a colored powder. So this Juvia's Place is a colored powder and I am just pressing it in there. So now when I blend out, it's not looking super yellow, so you really want to try and avoid that. Going down the middle of my nose where I have the concealer. I have a little friend that visits. I don't know where he come from, but again with the powder I'm pressing into my T-zone where I know I would sweat and here, right? Pressing it. Next, we're going to set the overall face with powder and also set it with setting spray.
Using the Maybelline Superstay 16-hour powder foundation with a powder brush from my metallic blue double-ended collection, I'm pressing the powder into my face to make sure it sets the foundation. Next, I'm using LA Girl eye pencil in the color navy to line my waterline. I am moving from the outer corner and gently moving towards the inner corner of my eye. Next, I'm using a navy shimmer from the Wahala 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and with an angle brush from my metallic blue double-ended collection, I am pressing in that color into the gel eye pencil I just used to line my waterline.
For the finale, I did nude lips. I'm saying for the finale. I did nude lips, but I think I'm also going to try my blue lipstick because, of course, the shadow in there is blue. My under eyes are blue, and this has a little bit of blue in it. So I'm going to place this right hair. These are pre-cuts, and this is why I love this industry so much back in the day, and I still do it now depending on what the client needs. Back in the day, we would be taking a whole set of gems like this and rearranging it and using spirit gum. And please, on the day off, I'm not doing it today, but on the day of Carnival, make sure you have some spirit gum. And this is by Ben Nye, actually no, by Mehron makeup. It is spirit gum you put on your jewels and they last all day. So I think I'm definitely ready for the road, but I'm going to take some pictures like this, then I'm going to try the blue lip, and let's see. Then I'm going to vlog me doing errands with this makeup on to see how it lasts. Now, before we end all, we have to set, right? I am liking the Hydra Matte Fixing Spray. This is by Revolution Pro. You can get this in Ulta, and of course, if you're in the Caribbean, I don't know if you have something comparable to this. Sasha. You want to look for a matte type of spray, fixing spray, Urban Decay all-nighter. That don't really work for me, but let's just set everything we did so far. And this I love because it's so moisturizing. And then I'm going to go in with the Dermablend Lock and Last. Got this on Amazon. Gosh, it's not even in frame, but let us try. Right, going in with the next set of spray. Again, you're going on the road. Outside is hot. Miami is hot. You know, just like Trinidad, hot. So you want to make sure you're set as best as possible. We don't want the makeup to move. There's no such thing as makeup not moving. Makeup will be transferable because it's not tattooed onto your face, but you could do your best to make sure there's less movement of it. So let's go in with the Dermablend. Right, so I'm going to probably take a couple pictures on video with this, and then I'm going to come back and let's see how it looks with the blue lip. Here's the blue lipstick choice, and of course I am loving this, not because I'm biased with the blue, but for some reason it just seems cohesive with the silver and that blue smoky on the back there. I am loving it as is. So guys, I hope you like this look, and if you don't like it, well, you know, that's your choice. I love it. This is something what I would call a basic makeup look for Carnival. Carnival for me is about being bright and out there, but sometimes, again, as I said in the beginning, less is more, depending on if your headpiece or tiara is very bejeweled. You know, you don't want to go all out there with too much. But I think this look would go very well with that costume. So hope you guys like it. Try it. And if you're playing mask, be safe, especially for Miami. You have to wear your mask. So this would all be mask proof if you get the acrylic mask. Go on Amazon, look for it. It's a half mask, see-through, so your makeup is done, paid for, set. Everybody could see your lips, everybody could see your makeup. You still have your mask on, you're still safe. So until the next video, tune in for the next one. I'm going to probably do another Carnival makeup. And then we're going to jump into fall because fall has started. So see you guys for the next one. We're going on the road. I forget to tell you. We're going on the road. We're going and run errands. So we want to see if this makeup would hold up, right? Long wear makeup for on the road. I am heading out now. Don't mind my lips because I had to eat. So I'm heading out. It's a bit overcast. It's still a little warm. I have my acrylic face mask and we're going and get coconut water first. Then I have to go to the hair store because I had to braid my hair for Carnival. Then I'm going to pick up food. So let's see how the makeup lasts. Wearing the acrylic mask. So I'm waiting on the coconut man to cut the sugar cane because again, sugar cane too. So we waited. Makeup still holding up. So yeah, and it looked like it wanted to rain too, so let's see. Just came from the hair store. You guys could see it's a hair warehouse. Got my braid hair. Now I'm going to pick up my food, and still a little drizzly and rainy. Makeup lasting still.
Okay guys, so I picked up my food. I'm actually gonna drop off some food as well, and then we're gonna head straight home. So far the makeup lasted. I did get a couple drizzles on my face, but makeup is holding up. So when I get home, I'll just paste on the jewel again and just report on me wearing this makeup for at least 3 hours outside in Florida weather. Okay guys, so I ran my errands and it is about now 2:53, so it's about 2, almost 3 hours that I've been doing errands outside. I'm going to slip this back on. I might be a little shiny, but you know what? It lasted. So this is my technique that I use for not only full coverage, but long-lasting makeup. But the real true deal is when you go on the road and you're sweating, and you'll see how everything would work out. Of course, I am a sweater to the highest degree, and even though it was raining and hot, I didn't really sweat. My makeup is still matte, the lips, while I was eating. So that's a whole nother story. But yeah, so we're going to do another one, and again, see you guys next time. Bye.